It's a Reddit video. This is my first Reddit video. So, if you guys like the Reddit videos, I'll do more of it because I love Reddit. So, Reddit is a fucked up place. It's a really, 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 really. I don't want to say fucked anymore. I'm trying to cut down the cussing. You get it? Reddit is a very bad place. It's a very bad place. You get it? So let's just get straight into it. So, this is a confession. 2 hours ago, during my time in high school, I was known as the blowjob girl. Why are you? During my time in school, I was known as the blowjob girl. My best friends went to a different school, and most of the other girls I was trying to hang out with pushed me away pretty fast, and I felt alone. These really cute guys said I could hang out with them. After a while, one of them said I could only be in their group if I sacked them off, so I did. All of them. Word got out, and some other guys started giving me attention. It got to the point in other years that the new kids would just come up to me and ask me straight up, "Yo, I heard you're the blowjob girl. How far? There's a corner here." Hey, Charlie, that be hard. Oh. My counselor called me in because she was worried I was getting bullied. This is sad because I feel like she just did this because she was lonely. You get it? She just did this because she was lonely. She didn't have anybody, and she wanted to stay in the group. That's why she did it the first time. That's cool for you. One thing, and you're known for it for the duration. Well, I did give them all the time. Huh? Is that Royal Gift 00? Royal Gift. She was giving it to them all the time. Actually, then she be farm. Oh. Like every day, the boys go hang out. You had fun, and I'm sure they did too. I was known as Donkey, but that's another story. You didn't suck off a donkey, did you? He got donkey punched. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see if there are any. My friend has been sleeping with a married man, and now I want to cut her off. Okay, let's read this. Oh, it's plenty. Oh, it's plenty. For a little context, me and this girl have been very close during university. We have been roommates for a couple of years. We had a fallout right after some of some of our personal issues, but got close again a couple years ago. All in all, we've been friends for around 5 years. Recently, she has been telling me about this guy she met and how in love she is and how things are going great. I was very happy for her as she always had bad experiences with men. But this guy always seemed sketchy and I kept telling her to be cautious. She ended up finding out that the man has a wife and kids and he has been living this double life. She was devastated and I was there for her and tried to make her feel better wherever I could. But I found out a couple of days ago that she actually kept seeing the guy and bad mouthing the wife constantly. Eee, the woman of the house, you know go shut up the day opposition. You can't make yappy yappy. She knows I don't condone this kind of behavior and I told her how nasty I think the whole situation is. From my side, she stopped being a victim as soon as she continued seeing him, fully aware he's married with kids at home. She has no remorse and is actually blaming. She has no remorse and is actually blaming the wife now for not being good enough and saying she's obviously to blame because I am able to keep my man happy. That's ah. Bottom line is I am disgusted to the core by this and I really want to cut her off. Yeah, cut her off. My wedding is approaching and I would love it if she wasn't there, as I cannot surround myself with people who are so comfortable ruining other people's lives. Of course, the guy is to blame here, but you get me. I was always firm about my beliefs and that loyalty plays an important part in my friendships, morals as well. I don't think I can trust her again, and I certainly don't want her to be part of my life. Am I in the wrong here? No, it's not a hard decision. Cut her off. I should point out the fact that she has done this before with someone who had a girlfriend. Oh, it's a habit. Cut her off. my girlfriend being someone close to her, and I asked her to not mention it again to me and make sure she breaks it off. Yeah, this one, yeah. This is not a giddy giddy confession, but Nipa a cobra, you get it. If it were me, I would cut it out. Your friends should be people who share similar values with you, and she is showing a pretty disturbing lack of moral principles. You get an upvote for that. Rightly said. Anyways, let's try and find. No, no, no. Wait, hold on. We have to go to. Let's go of all time. Let's go hot. No, let's go. Let's go top of all time. Let's see which confession here has the most upvotes. What dark shit this? I stood by and allowed my wife to almost kill our son. I was happy she did it. Hey, I don't want to read this. She said, okay, fair warning. This one is longer, so I don't want to read it. If you want to read it, I'll drop the link in the video. I'm not going to read this. It will be too long for me. I am a foot and a half taller than my wife, so when I take a shower, I make sure she should set the shower head as high as possible. Then when she gets in, she can't reach it to lower it, and she has to call me in. Ah, okay, so I get to see her naked. She has. This is just weird. That's your wife. So do you understand what he's doing? He puts the shower head up so that the wife, when she's bathing, she would call him to come and bring it down. And that's he always puts it high up so that she'll keep on calling him because he likes to see his wife naked. That's just weird. That's your wife. I broke up with my boyfriend because he yelled at me. Normal, normal. I made over 16 calls today trying to find me. Ouch. Trying to find mental health services in my area. More specifically, a psychologist that could help. In the end, I just give up. No wonder America has a mental health crisis. Nobody answers the damn phone. J Jemme. I used to pay my middle school bully not to bully me. Then I found out he actually needed that money. Oh, crotchy. Today, my next door pregnant neighbor knocked my door. Hmm. I bought 40,000 Reddit coins. Bro, these confessions are dumb as fuck. Like, I'm not seeing the source. Come on, Reddit. Oh, this is not slutty confessions. Come on. I do yawa. If you me, I do yawa. This is not the page for the actual shit. You get it? This is not the page for it. Where's slutty confessions? Come on. Yes. If you see NSFW, that means not safe for work. You get it? It means it's very bad. My eye is tweaking. I don't know why. Naughty confessions. I don't know. Something's happened to my eye. Let's go top of all time. Okay. Wait, hold on. I think I need to resize this shit so that you guys can see. Get it? Hold on. Yeah, I need to make it bigger so that you guys can read along. You get it? Nice. I think I need to go to the top. Yeah, I need to go to the top. Yeah. I actually have to scrap this video. I'll post it either ways because I need the content to get it. I'll post it either ways. Just to, content. Hey! I was penetrated on stage in front of an unsuspecting audience. That's always long. Okay, it's not long. About 4 years ago, I was in a local production of Spring Awakening. For the uninitiated, it's a rock musical about teenagers growing up in a very sexually repressive 19th century Germany. It's essentially parents just don't understand. The musical, lol. Anyway, I was playing Wendla, the female lead, played by Leah Michael in the original Broadway cast. The end of the first act is her losing her virginity to her friend. Most productions have Wendla be topless, and the actor playing Mel Mel Kyle, Jonathan Groff in the original Broadway cast shows his ass, though the nudity is optional. And because I love being naked and I am an exhibitionist, I of course happily volunteered to show my tits on stage, and my co-star agreed to show his ass. I also didn't wear underwear under my skirt, and we were both barefoot. Which nasty. My Mel Kyle whatever was super cute. We had been flirting all through the rehearsal process, and the night before we opened, we fooled around for the first time. We made out before he fingered me while sucking my nipples, and then I sucked him off until he came into my mouth. Come into my mouth. Opening night, the sex scene came around, and I was soaking wet from kissing him and having my tits out in front of an audience and feeling his toes on my bare feet. When he pulled his pants down and penetrated me right before blackout, I was it was very real. Like I almost came right down the stage. I was not expecting that. He just lost control and stuck his cock in for real. Long story short, we somehow controlled ourselves during intermission and finished the show. Went to the cast party, found an empty bedroom, stripped each other naked in half a second. That'd be flash record, you know. He gave me some of the best oral I've ever had until I came twice, and then we fucked hard and fast until we came inside of me. And for the rest of the run, he would stick it inside me for real every night, and no one in the audience ever knew. We ended up dating for about a year, and we are still fuck buddies. You do all. Mo. That's nice. Did I read that right? I, 25 female, gifted my best friend, 22 female, a dildo in the mold of her brother's dick. So, two friends. This is dating this brother. She gifted this a mold, a 3D whatever of a dildo of her brother's dick. No, no, this be tearing. This one they be tearing. She just no like him party. So I don't know what overcame me to do this, but in the moment, or I guess in the month it took me to plan, the tabooness turned me on so much. I guess to start, me and my best friend have been friends for like 10 years, and I've known or been friends with her brother for like 5 of those years. Only in the past year though have me and her brother been dating. Pretty early on, we were being goofy and just having fun that me and my boyfriend got a dildo for me. But we thought it would be fun if it was custom molded to his dick. LOL. The process wasn't that hard. They sent us this weird glue mold thing, and then sent it back in the and then like a week later, a neatly packed box with a dildo in the perfect shape slash replication of my boyfriend's cock arrived. I mean, like one to one exact veins and curves and all. To which I have had hours of fun. But that's another story. So fast forward a few months later, and Jessica and I started talking about toys, sex lives, etc. To which she said she did not want to hear anything about her brothers and I sex lives. Understandable. But she did ask for a recommendation for sex toys, to which I told her about a custom dildo. I didn't tell her it was the same shape as her brother's dick, but I said you could get ranges, length, shapes, etc. Since she didn't know much about it, she pretty much asked me to customize one for her and order it, and she would just pay me. A few days later, looking at the website, An evil, horny idea came to mind. I looked back at my order and decided to just buy the same one. Yes, the dildo in the shape of her brother's cock, and give her that one. I went back and forth but ended up ordering it and honestly was playing with myself the entire time. While I ordered it, thinking about the tabooness of it all. So a week passes and I end up giving her giving her to box and told her to enjoy. Later on I asked her how it was and she told me that something like eh? Later on I asked her how it was and she told me something like how she's used it every day and how she loves every bit of it and how it seems to fit her perfectly. She's she said she had come on it countless of times and oh god, I got so wet in that moment. Neither her or her brother know about this little secret, but god, do I find it so hot she's been using the dildo of her brother's cock without ever knowing. Ah, we have to end the video there. My chest all make. Ah, fuck.